Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Jaguars going up against the Rams.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Back. And they're definitely showing blitz here. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
It'd be real interesting to take a look at this play later because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because he didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked him down in a hurry.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, a good hit there and knocked down hard. They give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. On 1st and 10, Kelly. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw on second. Here's Kelly. Steps away and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Second down following the run.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Buying time to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They run with Connor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Let's go. Boom, landed. Watch it now, Barney.
So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Horn. And his first look is incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green, now look at
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
Now let's go. 3-19. Gone.
And he motions the wide receiver.
Hot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on 3rd down. Horn firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is knocked down from the side, right there around the 35-yard line.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there, 92 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. That one of the many games we'll be watching around the NFL here these final few weeks of the campaign. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off play action. Horn. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A swing pass caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Shift together here from the D-line. On first down, it's Kelly. Throw left side, complete. It's Morris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He got 29 yards that time. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back near the 25. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the gun, Kelly. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Let's go.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line. Because
you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. To throw on second down. Horn. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
Back 99, Philly, here we go. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly, here we go. Back 99, Philly, here we go.
In motion, the tight end. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Michael Palardy now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 11. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morris. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Kelly throwing on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run here with Pumphrey, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
What a tremendous play by the defensive line. Instead of getting too far upfield against the draw, able to hold their spot and make a big play in the backfield.
To throw is Kelly on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Lee. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Lee, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, and ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Horn. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Let's go! 3-19!
From the gun, Horn. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. "39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They start on the ground with Pumphrey, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered. But this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
The Jaguars on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. Operating from the gun, Kelly. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second down following the incompletion. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. The play fake. Horn. It's caught. Shepard. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now is
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
Throwing on third and long. Horn. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
A second quarter score from... Why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking. But let's go play the third quarter. I'm psyched. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are
under pressure, and they got to him again. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Green, 39. Leopard.
Now a give running left for Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing on third and long. Horn. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On first down, it's Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Back to throw. Horn. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Off play action. Horn. And he's going to go down again. Dante Fowler in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, Kelly got his man complete over the middle. That's Roman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now Kelly. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it, or was that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
Now let's go.
A play fake. Now Kelly. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Ryan Anderson. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Jaguars on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Kelly operating from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing to start the drive. Horn. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion.
Back there, here we go. 3-19. Detroit. 3-19.
To throw again. Horn. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw. Horn. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, Horn working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Good.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Rams on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now, check. Patriot. Gun. Check three.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now. Detroit.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Horn, a quick hitter, complete. It's Shepard. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. On 3rd and 2, Horn into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 30. Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney.
Off the play fake. Horn. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Set! Green, 39.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On 3rd down, Horn. And he's got his man on the out route. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
First and 15 here behind the chains. Back to throw. Horn. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit. No. Check. Patriot.
Off play action. Horn. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week, I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, Horn. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On the run, it's Pumphrey. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard at the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Pumphrey. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. They run with Pumphrey. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.